Yo, now then, guys, welcome. Sorry, I was literally talking in for about 10 seconds, literally on mute, and then I realised, oh, my mic's not working. How are we doing, guys? Hello, everybody. Welcome. I am having a slight issue this morning with the hard drive. I'm not really sure what's going on, actually. Really strange. I've got a hard drive saying it's working flat out, but it isn't doing anything. I don't really know what's going on. It's literally saying it's flat out. That is really bizarre. Considering it's a hard drive, like none of my things are kept on. That is really bizarre. I'm just having a quick gander at this now. This is really strange. This hard drive is never like this. Oh, don't tell me I've got one on the way out. Although I don't really know what it's meant to be reading. Right, so yeah, how are we doing, guys? Hello everybody, welcome. I'm a bit confused while this hard drive is saying it's flat out running. It's really bizarre. There's nothing I'm using on my stream that even goes from that drive. So I am just a little bit curious what the hell is going on in here. Everything goes to drive F. Yeah, that's how many drives. Actually, I go well past the F on the drives, guys. Makes absolute zero sense. Alright, guys, let me just jump onto my Kick stream, and I'm going to ban the first idiot on Kick of the day. Doesn't take long, does it? But thank you for providing me with new things to delete. I don't know why you just spam on Kick. I genuinely don't get it. Right. Deal with that in a little bit. Won't take long. Like, I've been live 2 minutes and I've already had an ad for fake ads. You know what I mean? Come on. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants that. There's my stream in the background. Yeah, so what I'm doing at the moment, guys, is I'm just... I'm literally just getting rid of some terminologies to add from the... and then we'll add that in as well. There we go, lovely jubbly. So that's the first one on Kick Band. I'm still trying to figure out what this drive is actually doing right now, because it is absolutely ridiculous. It's just having none of it. It's just literally flat out, and I don't understand what's going on with this drive. It's literally at 99 to 100%. So I'm just having a quick look around on here, guys, just to see if we can try and get to the bottom of it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop my replay buffer for a minute. My replay buffer was not it. This is really strange. Right, so I've got my streaming today absolutely flat out, but I'd love to know what it is. No, it can't be that. It can't be that. Is it? Right, let me just mute the music for a second. No, it's not that. Yo, Billy Bob, how you doing, pal? Hello. Yeah, I won't be a minute, guys. I'm just trying to figure some out. I've got a hard drive literally running at flat out speed. The problem is the only thing on that hard drive is... Oh, dude, thank you for the follow. The only thing on that hard drive is... It's like all my music and my films and stuff. There is literally nothing on it. This makes like 0 sense how and why this is doing it, but it's coming up saying like overloaded because obviously the drive just can't cope. Really, really bizarre. Yeah, really, really. Like I said, I know this is a little bit procrastinating right this second, but I've just got to quickly figure out what the hell's going on. Xfinity. Dude, it's a solo play, dude. It's a solo play. I use custom mods. That cannot be it, really? No, no. What? Are we for real? What? That literally makes 0 sense. That literally makes 0 sense for why we're having these problems. There we go. I found you. I've just realised, guys, it's the 1st of the month. I say the 1st of the month. I didn't have my PC on long enough yesterday to do a backup. I do believe that is exactly what is just breaking. And there we go. Right, okay, I feel a little bit more comfortable actually going forward now. Guys, we are playing on the Kinlaig map, or the Kinlaig map, however you want to pronounce it. I don't really... However an Englishman would pronounce it, I'm sure a Scottish person would say I'm saying it wrong anyway. Yeah, right, so what we're going to do today then, guys, is we're going to move into the next month like we always do on the episodes. We'll move along quite nicely. I am still poorly, guys. I have still got my throat issue. I have never played it when I have it. You see, I'm been a really big fan of this map. To be honest, it's the best map Giants has ever released public, you know. Oh my god, I've been waiting for that to come up in the shop. Right, I'm not gonna lie, right here now, guys, we could do with that trailer, right? We could do with that. We could do with that. And to be honest, I could do with the Abbey tank. Oh, hang on a minute, guys. Yep, it's all right. That is the Abbey tanker that I fixed. I did have 2 versions of it. Right, so we are working today then, guys. I do expect to be doing some more woodwork today, but we'll do what we always do first, and yeah, we'll load some of this up. So we need these ones out first. They're the really, really important ones. What we will also do, just have a quick check of our castle and our build. We have actually completed 2 stages in the night. We were only on stage 8. We've now completed stage 9 and stage 10. Although no, we're on stage 10. Right, so we have actually completed another... Right, okie dokie. We've got plenty of wooden beams in here, so that is looking really, really nice. Doorways are in now. Beams are in for the floor. Nice. So yeah, we're coming along very, very nicely into the castle build. Like I say, we've only been doing it now for a few episodes. I didn't realise it was even something to build. But what we need to be doing now, guys, is we need to be getting the money together to start the windmill build. We need to build the windmill. I can't believe this little forklift actually lifts this quite easily. Right, I am just going to put it down and reverse back a little bit. I do need to just move over ever so slightly due to the issue with our current loading trailer. So let's get this loaded onto here. Yeah, welcome everybody. I am running very late today on today's stream. I've normally been live. I normally go live about 9 o'clock UK time. Very late today. My daughter was having her first driving lesson today, and yeah, I wanted to kind of just not like see her off kind of thing, but she was a bit nervous. And all right, give me 1 minute. Yeah, sorry. I did warn you guys, I have been immensely ill over the last few days with this tonsillitis. I have obviously still got it. I have almost finished my course of antibiotics. The only thing is, I shouldn't technically be talking much, and here I am streaming a game. You know what I mean? So I can't really win. What game is this? This game is Farming Simulator, my friend. I'm just not farming at the moment. I'm trying to deal with my my sawmill at the moment. Get over there. Need to get as much on this trailer as I can. I'm going to have to do probably 2 loads as it is. Oh, you suck. You suck. You suck. Because I need those 2 big beams at the back. Yeah, I do apologise if I do go quiet, guys. Like I say, I am still nursing some tonsillitis. I was advised, like I said, you know, like I was saying a minute ago, I was advised not, you know, basically talk a lot less, but you can't really stream content and not talk. I've had it for 2 weeks now, the tonsillitis. It's... Oh, go away with your bloody wood chips. I'm trying to get to the bloody back of this thing. I'm trying to get to the back, and all I'm doing is getting wood chips in the way. I've never had tonsillitis. Basically, the back of your throat just swells up really massively. Makes it hard to breathe, to swallow, just do a lot of things in general. But for me, it's making me want to just... It basically makes me want to also be, like, sick a little bit, you know? Like, the pressure in your throat. Like I say, I've had a 5-day course of antibiotics and it hasn't worked. Oh, it hasn't cleared it anyway. But I know antibiotics do take a few days to get into your system to begin with, so... Yeah, and I got a feeling like, you know, that's partly going to be the reason, but obviously I'm going to have to contact the doctors again today, because obviously I'm out today. My final antibiotic is tomorrow, first thing in the morning, and I kind of don't want to, I don't want to run out if I need more. And considering it hasn't got much better, I don't want to say it's got better at all, to be honest, but I don't know. I can swallow a little bit better today than I could yesterday, so like a catch-22 really. Yeah, the downside to tonsillitis. Oh, alright. had an email come through. I've got my phone next to me, and it was from the doctors. You see, I've already filled out like the little online form, and then a doctor just rings me back. He saves having to. I only need another prescription of antibiotics, so there's no point. No point in wasting a doctor's time just to be like, look, it's exactly the same as it was the other day. Just give me another course. Not going to waste the NHS's money on no reason. I just need another dose. What can I say? Yeah, it's been a horrible thing to have, actually. I've always had like a sensitive gag reflex to begin with, and then when you get tonsillitis, you realise just how sensitive it is. Right, guys, I think here we're going to have to maybe make a second trip. If I'd have known that pallet was going to spawn there, I would have loaded that up first, to be honest. I have asthma. Yes, dude, I absolutely agree with you. I had asthma as a child, and I've had many hospital visits due to it over the years. But you know what? When I turned 16, it kind of just went away. But the problem I've got now is I'm not far from turning 41. It's my birthday in a few days. And the amount of chest pains I've had, just since turning 40 and stuff, it wouldn't surprise me if mine was coming back. But, you know, again, I can't say for sure. I'm not a doctor. Right, okay, why are you being a little bugger? Why are you being a little bugger? So, we're gonna make a... Yeah. I knew it was gonna do this, because every other one has loaded up fine up to now. I knew it was gonna do this at some point. For some reason, if you put the pallets and they go all the way to the back there, yeah, if you look, I can't pick up the pallet because it's now glitched into the... So the only thing I can do, basically, is that. And what you do is you just give it a little bit of a wobble with some super strength, just so you can pick it up in a slightly different place. I've had that on this map. I've had it quite a lot. I do still get prescribed an inhaler, but only when I need one. Like my medical file says, you know, had severe asthma as a child. You know, it basically says if I ring up and say, look, I've got chest pains or I'm a bit wheezy, I don't have to see a doctor. They'll happily just give me another one, which is always good. I don't have to go around seeing like doctors and asthma clinic nurses and stuff. I don't have to do that. You know, I'm at a stage where it can easily be manageable without wasting people's time, which is quite good, actually. There is nothing worse than wasting doctors' time for something you know what they're going to do. That's why I rang the doctors this morning and they've just sent me an email to confirm that, you know, they've passed my information to a doctor, which usually means they're just going to give me another prescription, to be honest. I've had it since I was one. Yeah, I was a very, very small child when I was first diagnosed with it. And I was dreadfully ill as a small child with it. Like I say, many hospital stays with asthma. And it's weird because like it cleared up. It just randomly cleared up after I turned 16. I don't want to say like, oh, I turned 16 and boom, it was gone. Not that lucky, but like, you know, as I got older, it got a little bit better and a little bit better. And by the time I was 16, I didn't need inhalers or anything. By the time I was 18, I joined the military, and I had an asthma test done to join, and I passed all the tests that well. They were like, yeah, we're not going to bother wasting our time with the rest. And then I went and served for a little bit. And it was really weird because, like, they saw my medical file and was like, wow, yeah, we need to do some advanced lung testing before we let you in. I was like, yeah, okay. And then I went there and absolutely smashed every single test. And they're like, are you sure you had asthma as a child? I was like, yes. You know, you don't like not breathing for the fun of it. That was a long time ago, though. Wow. funny. I think you said you sound like you had it when I was a child. It was terrible. I've been very blessed though lately. But I'm sure it'll come back as I get older. I've noticed that actually everything seems to come back as you get older. Right, so what I want to do right here then, guys, is I want to do this. Just going to put that straight there. I know I'm kind of, well, I'm not procrastinating, guys. It's just one of them things that, unfortunately, it takes a while to do all this. So what I want to do right now is I just want to move that up to there. So I've got a little bit of extra room to spawn. That wood there can be sold, but I'm not in a rush to sell it. If you remember the last episode, guys, we were having problems with the crane on this trailer. It turns out it's a crane issue on that trailer, and I don't, yeah. I basically went into my testing world. I got another crane, a different mod, a proper crane, and it just worked as it was supposed to. Loaded that trailer into that testing world, and guess what didn't work? That trailer. So it was really strange why that wasn't working in the last episode. It still doesn't work, so yeah. Until we can get a front loader, guys, we can't move any more wood in those contracts. But we can move some wood in... we can move some wood from our wooded area. Right, up to the castle we go then, guys. We're going to make a lot of money here. I reckon we're going to make about 18 grand. I reckon it might be about 18. It might be nearly 20 grand. Might be over 20 grand. A little bit unsure on the overall amount right now, but we'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. No, I've got to, well, yeah, I could roughly work out, but the thing is, pal, no matter what the price is, I need to send it to the castle. Once the castle requires no more wood, then we won't send it there. But while the castle accepts wood, we just sell it there because it is clearly needed for the castle build. Right, it's always fun and games driving up this big ass hill. Come on, tractor. I know the more weight you've got, the slower you go. I'm hoping there's going to be some ploughing contracts today. We could really do with a bit of easy money contracts. I'll tell you what I need to do, actually. I need to look on the bank and see what our financing is like. Because I'd like to try and get the money to finance. You're on 4,000 likes. Yo, dude, thank you very much for... the amount of likes. I do appreciate that, dude. I'm not really sure why my follower goal isn't working. It was working before I went live. Really strange. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Yeah, this seems to be I want to say it's like issue after issue today, but yeah, I forgot. My PC makes a backup on the 1st of every month, and yeah, the 1st today, guys. It's my birthday in a few days. Happy early birthday, yeah. There we go. We no longer accept these. Wow. Have we really delivered the maximum amount? 36,000 is all we can put in storage. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I expected, yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. So that was, so what is that then? What, just, let's not get the wrong one. That is a pallet of long planks. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have a little look on the production. Long planks. We're going to just, do you know what? We're going to deactivate that for now. We're going to deactivate that for now. I've got a feeling that I'm going to need some more of these, but I'm not really sure. 416 wood, 410, and you get some of those. So we're making planks. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Right, okay. 24 cycles, 24 cycles, 33 cycles, 24 cycles. Okay, so I suppose if we leave that going, actually, because we've got 70,000 litres of wood, we can get more wood. Yeah, I didn't actually plan on selling that. So long planks 1 is to be sold at the windmill. I can't sell at the windmill though, can I? I can't sell it. What? Is there another windmill on this map? No, there is not another windmill. Right, so you're telling me the best price is at the windmill, but I can't sell at the windmill. I can't sell at the castle either right now, which means the best price is now by train, but that costs money. Okay, so we're going to the magical toy shop. I've not been here before, so let's have a look where that is. The magical toy shop. Oh my god, it's all the way over there. Oh my god, that couldn't be any further away than where we are. Wow, that is terrible. Yo, dude, thank you for keep hitting the like button. I do appreciate it. Oh, that reminds me. Let me just have a quick gander at why this that literally, it just says 0 to 5,000. Why is everything breaking today, guys? Why is everything breaking today? Right, how many followers do I have on TikTok right now? Apparently, my Tickfinity has completely and utterly reset my count. 4829, apparently. Reset custom goals when starting a new stream. No, thank you. No, thank you. There we go. That looks better. That was really, really strange. Really, really, really strange why that wasn't working. But then I realised at the top, it was... I believe my Tickfinity has just crashed. You know what? Today has just been one problem after another. And it's all to do with the TikTok stream. That's the worst thing about it. You should add a like goal. Yeah, that's kind of the plan, dude. Although it's hard to... At the moment, the software that runs all that has just crashed and died a slow, painful death. Right, let's go and get this wood sold because I need to get on with the stream. We've kind of procrastinated enough in the last 30 minutes. All we've done is load some wood into a trailer. Granted, I'm not very good at loading, and I did load all that. Hang on a minute. Can I also sell planks at the magical toy shop? I can. Right, okay. Remember those planks I told you we left behind because we couldn't get them to fit? They're coming to the magical toy store with us, so we're going back to the sawmill. Yeah, as soon as this software uncrashes, pal, I will happily, I'll happily add a light goal. It just doesn't want to work right now. Oh. I think I'm just going to have to quickly restart the software. My light goal is going to get you is 15k. Well, I do appreciate it, dude. I do appreciate it, like I say. Let me just have a little look what's going on with this software. Yeah, the software I use for this, so nothing's going to work right now on the TikTok side of the chats and the goals. I just need to reopen the software. We have done that now, so that is yeah, like I said, I just want to get this up and running now. A light goal, let's have a look. Yep. Let's have a look. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, I'm always trying to add new stuff to the TikTok stream. Always trying to add new stuff to the TikTok stream. So let's add something else to it. Let's call that likes. Let's add a browser source. Let's do that. Let's do that. And then we should basically have that. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to put that under there like that. And then we're going to just go that way. And it's going to look a little bit different than the follower one. There we go. So we'll do that. We'll give it some customization. That's the remaining color. That's the background color. So we're going to change that to alpha. So there you go. There. Do you know what? There we go. That's just preset. I haven't done anything else to it other than just load it in and kind of go willy-nilly, really. Yeah, that's not too bad. I like that. Right, let's get back to what we were doing. Hello, Dragon Lady. Hello. Are you gonna come and give me some bad news, or are you coming to just? I don't know. I'm feeling dreadful right now, Dragon Lady. I feel worse today than I did yesterday, and it's just coming on. Right, give me a minute. I know I'm coming and going, but I won't be a minute. Sorry guys, I've gone for a different pack of throat sweets. The other ones are kind of... I had some Sainsbury's ones, but they've kind of irritated back of my throat. Worse. So I've just had to go and get my other ones from the living room. No bad news. Good news, actually. Okay. The Dragon Lady's coming with good news, guys. This must mean it's a Christmas miracle. Oh. Yeah, okay. Talking is terrible. This is where you say Grace's driving lesson was at 10 o'clock and you got it wrong. Sorry, yeah. The Dragon Lady's never wrong, even when you can prove her wrong. Alright. Well, yeah. Yeah, I knew she'd been away, like. Just didn't help my little grumpy, that's all. First lesson is on Saturday and it's now free. Woo! Free driving lesson. Nice. To be fair, weekend lessons are quite good. I always had mine on a Saturday, but I worked Monday to Friday. So she gets an extra lesson for free. So what you're saying is, that's the good news. The bad news is now, I've now woken up a teenage girl from her beauty sleep for no reason. But Dad's in the doghouse. Is that what we're saying? Is that what we're saying? Do I need to lock my door? I feel like I need to lock my door. The bad news is she wants money for food. Well, do you know what? I'm streaming. She can't tap me up. But yeah, lock your door. Fair enough, Dragon Lady. Fair enough. Dragon Lady, I seen the doctor's thing. I got an email. So, I don't know if I actually have to do it. I haven't read it. I just say I got the email. I need something because my throat's good. To be honest, my throat's worse today than it was yesterday. Whoa, there we go. We have daylight. We've been waiting for daylight, guys. Daylight is when we go and do the field work. We do the woodwork on a morning and an evening, and then we go and do the field work during the day. But I do need to just sell some of the products that are... Right, I am just going to use a little bit of super strength there, guys, because I'll tell you the reason why. I want to just get that under there and that under there, just to make my life a little bit easier loading the rest of this. No, it'll be an acknowledgement email. Yeah, probably. Like I say, I don't read it when I'm live. It'd be bad enough if my phone goes off. I'm liking the forklifting actually at the moment. Really? 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 We're not going to leave that behind. There we go. There we go. We'll get that into there. Yo, dude, thank you for keep liking the stream, dude. I do appreciate it. Like I say, it's nothing against anyone. This is just a solo stream. It's just a solo save. I use a lot of mods that are not released, and I use a lot of people's mods that I personally edited for personal use. And, you know, I can't really give them out, so... I will be doing a... multiplayer games soon, not necessarily farming, but we are going to be playing trucking soon. We're going to be playing some snow runner soon, hoping to be doing some racing soon as well. Right, I'm going to get on with work. I'll pop in later if I can. Yeah, no worries, Dragon Lady. Still got that blue issue with the textures. I don't really know how to fix that. It doesn't like to fix itself. Right, there's a little bit more into that. This trailer is going to be a very, very, very big amount of money. I do just want to point out. But the problem we've got right now is we do need to go back to the castle. The beams need to go to the castle. If you can't notice, guys, there is no jobs at the moment today, so we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Would you make a multiplayer? I do have a multiplayer server, dude. it should be set up for crossplay. No one plays in it, so I don't mess around with it too much, to be fair. I don't even know if this farm's created on it, to be honest. It's that long since I've done anything with it, to be honest. But I don't get time to play multiplayer games. If I'm not streaming, I do struggle to find the time to play games. And just the joys of having 3 kids, a wife, a dog, and a house. So I play the video games during the day when I get time. No! I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. I caught that piece of wood. Absolutely terrible. I cannot believe I just dropped all that wood. I wouldn't mind, but I've really struggled to load these. Like, I've really struggled to load these. I don't really know what's going on. And then I'm going to have to use super strength there, guys, because I've got no way of getting those back on its side. At least you did see me load them properly. This is where Flo walks in and catches me using super strength. Yo, dude, thank you so much for the follow. I do massively appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, hoping to be doing some sim racing soon. So yeah, looking forward to that. Looking forward to doing some Euro Truck Simulator as well. Haven't played that in many years. About 2 years since I last played it properly. The reason why we're going to be doing some trucking as well, guys, is the Dragon Lady likes to do some trucking. If I can get the Dragon Lady trucking, we can do more streams. That is literally the genuine reason. If I can get the Dragon Lady playing games, the Dragon Lady will want to play games. I mean, would you make a new server, like, sort of style, like Zero? I don't even know what the current setup is of the server, to be honest. For all I know, that the server could be like that now. I genuinely don't know. I tend to play single player just because I've had it in the past where I've had people join and they've just ruined the game and the experience and the fun. Should be turned on. I don't know what it's called. Try Matt's Farming. Honestly, I'd start looking for Matt's Farming. I want to say it's maybe Moss Valley, the map. Right, I don't like this, guys. I've got a feeling we're going to fall over. But I'll tell you one thing. We're going to try and do this. Right, so I'm coming all the way up here with one wooden beam. And then I've got to take all the rest to the magical toy shop. So clearly the man in the shop can make some wooden toys for Christmas. It's a bit late, it's February. A bit late, it's February. Come on, tractor, come on. Come on, I know, you're gonna struggle. I know. Come on. Come on, tractor. Oh, bloody hell. It's a long way up that hill when you lose so much speed. I tell you what though, we do need to keep an eye on our farm. Wonder how many eggs we've got to sell. We do have some chucky eggs to sell. We've got no way of making more wheat though. That's quite concerning. We're at we're at £74,000 now, guys. That is really, really, really good. You know, we've got to get enough money to. We've got to get enough money to pay the castle off, and we need to, you know, the loan. But we also need enough money in the bank to buy the windmill. If the windmill has a sell point, we need to be buying that early on. We are wasting a lot of time traveling, selling. A lot of time traveling to sell the planks. So, you know, the small pallets of wood. If we can get the windmill up and running, you know, we can't even take the long planks anymore to the castle. That's full. So that means we're going to have to find somewhere else to be selling stuff, and we can't afford to buy the windmill. I want to buy the windmill. Like I say, I didn't realise there was a windmill to buy as well. We don't have the finance to do that, so yeah. We've got to pay the castle off first, but the problem is the castle's... no, we're not. We're paying the sawmill off. Paying the sawmill off, sorry. Yeah, how are we looking on our loan, actually? That is quite a good point. We are down to £234,000. Wow, that's not too bad. So, yeah, we need to... If I can start borrowing money, that would be fantastic. I'm doing a coffee at the moment. Yeah, dude, it's fine. Yeah, I appreciate you hanging out. I appreciate you having a conversation. Oh, it's a long way to this sell point, guys, from the castle. If we didn't have that last wooden beams to sell at the castle, we could have just driven straight up the main road. The green beans take so long to grow. Yeah, probably. The problem we're having this month, guys, is it's February and there's no contracts to do. But we could end up doing quite a lot of woodwork again today. So we're just going to leave the game on ×5. The stream will be whatever the stream is. We'll get to about 7. We'll get to about 7 o'clock in game at the latest. That's when stream will be over. So that kind of gives you all a rough idea. We're currently at 9 minutes to 8 in the morning in game. Oh, I've got a nice cold can. I shouldn't be having caffeine at the moment, but I'm having a nice cold can of like energy drink to just like wake me up a little bit, because I didn't sleep well last night. I know I was awake at 4 o'clock this morning. I was up at 8, and to be fair, it was about 20 past 4 when I went to sleep. Like I said, I couldn't sleep with my throat. And yeah, just ooh, guys, we haven't got traffic turned on. I've just realised we don't have traffic turned on. Right, I've never been to this sell point ever. I'm drinking an Aldi Dark Thunder Pal. It basically is the equivalent of the original OG Monster. You know, the green one. It tastes a lot like that. It's not obviously the same, but it tastes a lot like that. Guys, where's the sell point? Is this really the sell point on the path? Oh, really? I can't. Oh my god. I'm getting ragey. I'm getting ragey. I've got to turn around now so I can deliver the other side into the shop. Didn't quite fit the entire trailer load. It's a good job there's no pedestrians, just going to say that. And there we go. That is, wow, we are up to nearly £90,000. £90,000. That is fantastic. Tell you what we do have. Wood chips. They're still not... They're still a really good price. £5 worth of wood chips. We could smash £100,000 today. Very, very well. We will smash £100,000 very, very easily today. That's for sure. To be fair, I have got like £100,000 in the bank, but I have got a lot of debt. But we are just paying that off monthly. That's what it cost us. One business loan for one production. Then we bought the sawmill so we could start building the castle. Right, we're going this way, guys. We've got to go to our forestry area, which is just here. There's not that many trees left over here now, but we do need to get some more moved over to the sawmill. Like I say, we're in a little bit of a predicament at the moment because there isn't really any good jobs to do in February. We are very limited to what we can do. So if we leave this trailer here and we drag a couple of trees down to the sawmill, right, that one's not going to disappear until we go do it. So I reckon we just quickly travel here, and we start looking for the dead trees. Now, I'm going to say they're usually over here. I gotta be honest, guys, I'm really, really, really missing the lumberjack mod right now. The lumberjack mod was so good, but the problem is we kept deleting trees by accident. And it was costing us a lot of literage in trees. Alright, let's get to the edge of the claim, which is here. We've chopped 2 trees down and done... Wow. Is this going to be a 3/4 tree? No wonder why it didn't pay so much. Really? If this comes up complete, there's something wrong. Oh, right, okay. Okay. Right, we are looking for one more dead tree. I know what they look like, it's just sometimes I just get confused. We are literally looking for one more tree. There it is, right in front of us. Yeah, I like the bigger ones, you know, the better paying jobs to do for the tree removal. But yeah, it gives us a job to do. Look, we've now got £90,000. If we go into here, we can now do another one, which is right next to us. I'm not doing another one. I do want to go and I do want to go back over here. That tree is absolutely tiny. So this tree here is pathetically small compared to this tree. This is the same style tree. Come on. Come on. Big tree. Wow. Oh, not again. Not again. I keep doing this. It's not having it. Come on. I hate it when it does this to me. Right, so that tree is now stuck on this tree here. So we're going to have to cut this tree down. All the trees are going to go. It's not the end of the world. It just means we've got to cut this tree now. I never thought to look at the landing pattern, so we knew where to knock it down. There we go. There we go. There we go. Really? Really? Right, okay. So which tree is that now stuck on? Is that stuck on this baby tree, or is that stuck on... Right, so that's now stuck on this big pine tree. Well, the big pine trees are going anywhere. This is another 17,000 litre tree. Wow, that's taking a while. Geronimo, there we go. Right, okay, so I'm still not actually getting the trees that in the position I want. Okay. Right, come on. Right, so that's a big improvement. Right, just got to get through here now. We basically just got to go up here and try and get that on there. Right, so that's a little bit... Whoa. There we go. That is looking so much better. If we can get rid of this... There's another tree down there. Lovely. That is looking very, very nice indeed. So we've got 2 pine trees ready to go. Alright, you are not liking that at all. Right, okay, so you really do suck. I really don't want to be cutting these branches if I can help it. There's going to be a lot more to basically shift otherwise. Having a bit of a brain fart today. Okay, so yeah. Let's get rid of that one there. Let's get rid of both of those. This might fall in a minute. I had a feeling that might happen. This is the problem. With where I'm currently located, I think I'm not going to be able to get this very easily. Right, where can we... Right there. Let's get that into there like that. Let's get that chopped off there like that. Let's try and... Can we get this onto here now? Yeah, that'll do. I can see me moving off this tree. That's why I fell before. I've got a feeling I might fall before I get to the bottom of this tree. Okay, very strange, very strange. Didn't trim off. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen as well. Can we cut it? I don't want to be cutting this there, but I need the tree to fall. I need the tree to do exactly that, believe it or not. That was brilliant. Right, we are having a bit of a nightmare with this one. This tree has been a pain in the ass. I much prefer the pine trees. I don't like doing the beech trees. No! Why, tree? Why? Right, let's get on with moving this then. So, we need to start that engine. We need to drop the trailer. We need to move up to here. We need to press G, press Q. Right, let's get this on the back. So we're going to basically drop these two pine trees into the sawmill as quickly as we can. There is something new come up in the shop. Didn't we just buy one of those? We did. We did 53 hours. 52 hours. Ah, so that's brilliant. Don't need that. I'm tempted about buying this because that would be very handy. Right. I might not be able to pull this. I had a feeling. Okay, right. I can't pull this one. 9.7. Right, so what we're looking at here. So we're looking at 9.7 ton. Right, so I can't pull that. This is 30 meters long. If I press this and I go on to... Here I can do indication length is C, desired length 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, so I could technically do a 12 meter length. Why are you not giving me the marker? Weight off. Length. I've had this before. Why isn't this showing? If I go down here, this should give me the this should give me a marker on where to cut. Is it because I'm not using the lumberjack mod again? It's kind of bugging out a little bit. I think it is. Right, so if that's got there like that, that's got there like that, there we go. That's where it should be, round about here. That's going to split that log almost in half. Yes. 6.3 ton, 3.4. Yes, so I need to do the same. That's 6.5. Right, so we can drag that tree as it is whole. Right, let's try this once again, and let's get this. Let's get. You told me this was 3. Pine tree, 3.4 ton. Oh, hang on a minute, guys. I've cut the wrong freaking tree. Oh, my God. I've cut the wrong freaking tree. That's even worse. There we go. 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 I'm good now. I'm good now. I'm good now. Right, let's drag this to the sawmill. Unfortunately, guys, it is going to take a little while. I am a little bit gutted there is no other contracts to do. I was hoping for like a ploughing. I was hoping for a cultivating. I am hoping steam train's going to work. It is not working. There's no steam. There's no sound effect. Once again, very disappointing. Right, so what we're going to do now, just double check that. Like I say, dead wood and transports. They're the only jobs that are available, and we can't do them. Yo, Boom. I'm back. Thank you for hanging out, dude. Thank you for coming back. We're not a very big community. We've been doing it on and off for many years, streaming, but I haven't streamed until like the other week. I haven't really streamed much over the last couple of years, just because I've been doing like the YouTube videos and stuff. But I do enjoy a live stream. I really do. I like a live stream because I don't have to rush anything. What's my channel? YouTube. It's just Matt's Farming, dude. I'm Matt's Farming on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, TikTok, Facebook. I may be changing the name though, because I do want to get into playing other games rather than just farming on one channel. But yeah, you get the idea. I like this. This is not very heavy, but we are moving this quite well. Do you know the worst thing? I could have maybe got the other one, you know, the other top of the tree, and maybe move both tops of the tree at the same time. It might have just been enough enough weight to do it. I just want to point out, just this is going to be a problem. There we go. But yeah, like I say, we are live. Like I say, we do go live on Twitch. We do go live on, well, we have our YouTube channel. That's where all the live streams go after we're finished. Obviously, we're live on TikTok as you guys are watching. The purple platform, though, is very much more interactive. There is things to do. If you watch over there, you can basically create, you can get channel points following and just watching in general. Then there is like on-screen animations and stuff you can claim by watching over there. Not saying you need to, I'm just saying you can, you know, a bit more interactive. Very limited to what you can do on TikTok, really. You don't know, I'm doing single player, dude, because I've got a lot of custom mods and mods that I've then made. You know, I say made, there are a lot of mods that I've edited from other people and stuff, so it's not my it's not for me then to hand other people's mods out, do you know what I mean? Over the bridge we go. We always hit that bridge every single time there. But yeah, there is no field work to do today, guys. So I'm very disappointed that there's no field work. I know it's a farming game, but there's no field work. I don't want to skip another month. I like to just leave the episodes as they are. Now, if we can fill the sawmill full of wood today, we'd be laughing because we can just, to be honest, we can just fill it and we don't have to maybe worry about it the rest of the year. Come on, out the way, out the way. I shouldn't have left you parked there to begin with. It's my fault. Right, I'm just gonna put this over here. I can do it. I can do it without using super strength, guys. I just want to get back to doing some actual gaming. Right, so that needs to go to the shop, and that needs to go to the shop, the same shop as. Oh, right, so yeah, we're making the long planks still, but we're not needing them anymore. So they are just pure profit at the moment. So we've got basically 3 trees left, well, 2.5 trees left to move. I could buy a tractor for the front loader. We could maybe start loading the trailer up to do wood that way. Right now, I'm just trying to get this, I'm just trying to save the money so we can buy the windmill. We need the windmill, guys. We need the windmill. Actually, it's a good point. Can we borrow any more money yet? We cannot borrow any more money. Maximum amount is 0. So we still overstretched from the first one. Like, we could technically pay £90,000 off our loan and clear our loan a little bit quicker, but while that loan's only 9 grand a month, we might as well just make the money and try and buy the windmill without a loan. And we're not paying interest either. We're making really good money at the moment. And I kind of want to keep that going. I don't even remember how much wood is in the sawmill. We'll have a look when we get back to the our fieldy area. There is something new in the shop. Is that a cedar by any chance? Is that a cedar? It is, but it's only 3 meters. We're not buying 3 meter equipment, guys. Simple as, we're not buying 3 meter equipment. Right, we need that one. We need that big ass one at the bottom of there. That's what we want. We want this one. So if we reverse right up to it, make it a bit easier. Let's do that. 6.3 ton, guys. So that is pretty much a full load. Come on. Come on. I know you don't want to come out of there. I know. Right, if we let go of the winch a little bit like that and then zoom in, I'm hoping to try and basically give this a damn good knock. Yes! Right, there is still a branch. I think that branch, there's a branch under here somewhere. That's giving us some problems. I think. There's another one. There's another one underneath there, but I can't get to that one. Right, this is going to be very awkward to get out of here without trying to damage. We can knock it backwards, no problem at all. Nice, 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 nice. That's what we wanted. There we go. Giving it a good yank out of there. Right, we know that moves a little bit, so that gives us a bit more power. There we go, there we go, there we go. There we go, we got it out. That is pretty much the whole weight of what we can carry with this one. Right, there we go. Managed to get that out of there. Hang on. Control and K. Let's get that zoomed into there. Right, there is actually still branches under here. Don't feel like that's doing a very good job of trimming them. It might have done, and I might have just misheard it. Like I say, I do have music playing in the background. Yeah, maybe we did. Maybe we did get them. I weren't sure. No, we didn't get him. I can see one there dragging in the floor. But what I want to do really is I want to get that there, and I want to get this. Come on, I need you to get closer than that. You're not going to get any closer than that? You suck. If I could have got that hitting the actual winch, I might have been able to lift the front up, and then that would have maybe given me enough room to get underneath it. Come on. Come on. We're slowing down because of the fence. Come on. Get away from the fence. Oh, this isn't very fun, is it? Why are we dragging off to one side? I'm telling you, it's that thing under there. Just can't get it. I think I just got both of them. I think I just got them both. I did get them both, but it's made no difference. We're still having issues. Lovely. Like, why is it just going off to one side? Why is it not in the middle? You know what I mean? That's what I don't understand. Like that. That's better. It's a little bit more manageable when it's and then as soon as we go here, it's going to hit that pole and probably get stuck. Yeah, this is the easiest way we have at the moment to move large quantities of wood. Without using super strength, this is the only way we can do it. We've got the trailer ready, we just need another machine to be able to to lift it, you know, front loader. This tractor unfortunately does not have the front loading option. Why not just cut it in half? Because I've still got to move the same amount of tree. If I cut it in half, I've then got to do 2 runs. And to be fair, I did technically cut 12 metres off the end of this. It should have been 12 metres longer, so it is kind of already cut in half. We're getting there. Like I said, there's no jobs to do, so we're only limited to woodwork anyway. I'm more playing the month to make sure something actually comes up in the shop we want to buy. You wouldn't think though this tractor's got 260 brake horsepower. And we're struggling this badly and slow. Oh, come on. We're getting there. At least it's downhill now. We can pick up a bit of speed. Although I know what's going to happen. We're going to pick up a bit of speed and the end of this trunk is going to hit that bridge. And then when it hits that bridge, it's going to absolutely catapult us in the wrong direction. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Well, we're over the first bridge. 9 miles an hour though, that is tediously slow, guys. Tediously. Normally we've got the other end of the log. Yo, Friggle, how you doing, buddy? Hello, welcome to the stream, dude. Yeah, normally we pull from the other end, but that was stuck under a tree, so we don't really have a choice but to yank it this way.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, dude, what's up? Oh. You weren't here, dude, for the missing of the nope, you weren't here for the Right, let's start again. You missed the bit where you had chance to use the fail sound effect. This is what happens when you show up to stream 1 hour and 24 minutes late. You missed the chance. I loaded 1 pallet on and knocked 4 off. The stream's not over yet. To be fair, you're right. It won't be a long stream. I put it on ×5 today. My throat's worse today than it was and has been all week. I am going to need a bathroom break after I've delivered this one, guys. I'm afraid you're going to have to bear with me while we go deal with that. God, this is so freaking slow, man. Gonna catapult me around. There we go. Oh, we didn't have enough speed for it to actually affect me. Dude, we have filled the storage at the castle of one of our woods, and it's no longer accepting our wood at the castle, which is terrible. Right, we have 6. Wow, guys. Wow, we have got 69, 10,000 liters of wood. That is just absolutely crazy. Now, what I'm gonna do right now, guys, is I'm gonna try and put this onto a worker. I've got a feeling it won't work. Right, let me just move this. I need to go to the bathroom. If I put this worker on to drive back to my field, at least you can watch something while I'm not here, rather than just just watching a blank screen, really. So if I do this and I do this and I do go to here, will you please do that? Right, I'll be back in a minute, guys. Right, I'm back, and that is not the way I expected the worker to go. Well, what have I failed at now? Right, there we go, guys. As you can see, we've done 10 stages of the castle now, and we're 79 litres from completion of the next stage. So I am very looking forward to seeing that. Yeah, you're trying to do something while I'm not here, and I ended up getting back here quicker than I thought, didn't you? I was quicker than you thought, that's what it was. In fairness, mate, one of my bathrooms is connected to my game room, so yeah, it doesn't take long to go for a pee. Who else in the world has a game room with an ensuite? No, it's me. It's me. Exactly. Right, I'll turn the worker off there. It's not going to cost much money, but at least you got to see something rather than just me sitting there, you know, until I came back. Do you know what I mean? It was something. It helps if you don't press the wrong button. Right, we've managed to lift the beginning of this log off the floor. Nice. That's what I was trying to do last time. How's the Netherlands, Mr. Fregel? Don't mind me. Sorry, guys. I am just messaging the dragon lady. Cold and wet? Yeah, it's exactly the same here, dude. Exactly the same here. I'll tell you what, Fregel, you best be around on Friday, pal. Birthday stream. Woo! I need to get some like cannon confetti for an on-screen animation on the platform. Sure gonna try. Well, I appreciate it, pal. Yeah, the dragon lady said to me, she says, what do you want to do for your birthday? Now, apart from the obvious birthday present from the wife where, you know, she gets a bit naked, I just said, let's play some games. I'm telling you now though, guys, the dragon lady will not be nice to me on my birthday. So if she joins me on stream, it might not be a farming stream on Friday. It might be like a trucking stream, something that the dragon lady would like to play, and then we can play games basically all day. But I am expecting some parcels this week as well. But I am going to be very interrupted this week. Birthday presents coming in the post, things like that. I've got to go and see my dad as well in the nursing home. Yeah. I haven't seen him for a couple of weeks, to be fair. I don't go every week. I used to go quite often to see him, but we'd end up just sitting there not doing out, and he'd just sit on his iPad with his headphones on because, like, he'd have nothing to talk about. So I found if I go, like, once a week, once a fortnight, you know, there's a lot to talk about from, like, the previous couple of weeks. No point going just to be ignored, like. Oh, I knew that was going to do that. We'd picked up too much speed. We'll be streaming on this channel too. What do you mean streaming on this channel too? Oh god, fucking hell. Oh my god, when you've got a throat as bad as mine, that was, oh my god. Oh yeah, dude, I'm gonna be changing the name on the purple platform. I'm actually gonna be looking at changing the name from Matt's Farming to something else that incorporates all the games. I'm gonna do some Minecraft as well at some point soon. Some point soon, gonna be playing some Minecraft as well. I need to get back into the server. Especially now, anybody on console can play in the Minecraft server. Anybody. Java, Bedrock PC, console players, Switch players, all can play. All you got to do is add my bot account for the Minecraft server and you can play on console in the server. Yeah, I've been struggling over the last couple of weeks. I've had the Dragon Lady helping me. Need to change my name on the platform so that it's not just farming. Or like some Matt Summer, or some Matt, but I just can't. I think about. Don't know what to put it at. No, that's already been taken, pal. Already been taken. And that's the next problem. I've got to have it available on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Kick. Yo guys, thank you so much to everybody who has liked the stream today. We've had so many thousands of likes on TikTok today. It is absolutely unreal. We're in the 16,000. Now chat to anybody who's talking, so if you are there and you want to chat, I will happily have a conversation with you. Right, the Dragon Lady has just informed me that her Twitch subscription doesn't run out till tomorrow. I'd have sworn she did it on the first last month. The wife uses her Amazon Prime to subscribe to the channel because she's cheap. The wife is cheap, guys. The wife is cheap. It's funny because when it comes to buying her stuff, she wants expensive shit. Yeah. When she subscribes to my channel so she doesn't get adverts, she uses a freaking Amazon Prime because she's cheap. She's cheap. I'm not bothered, by the way, guys. I just like busting her balls over little things, you know what I mean? As a husband, you have to bust your wife's balls. I've got to get it where I can, to be honest, guys, because she's so mean. So mean. But then saying that, you wouldn't have it any other way, would you? If your wife's not mean to you, is she really your wife? That guy cost me 60 quid. Right, guys, I need another sore throat, sweetie, because the talking is just making my throat worse. Unfortunately, this is going to be a very slow trip to the sawmill. How much is in this? Nearly 10,000 litres. If I sold this wood direct now, that's worth 5 grand. Wow. It might be worth 5 grand, but carpentry is technically closer. We don't technically need the wood in the sawmill. The problem we've got today is there's no contracts to do. That is our big problem today. There is no contracts to do.
Speed and power.
Yeah, we don't have that, pal. I'd like it, but we don't have it. Yeah, sorry if I'm a bit quiet, guys. My throat is really starting to play up. And I don't want to have to end stream early, so if I just take a couple of minutes to just suffer a little bit, then I can talk a little bit, you know what I mean? I do apologise if I am quiet. Where is the normal power sound? It should still be there, dude. Bro. You mean this one? Power! It's there for me. Yeah, but it's not for me. It should be. If it's there for me, it should be there for you. Give me a minute. Let me have a look on the old website, just in case I've done something wrong. It'll only take a quick minute. Just got to log in. Let's see if we can get this sound effect working. Sound effects, power, select sound, power. Yep. Anyone can use it. POWER. Nope. Permitted users, everybody. No, it should be there, dude. I don't know. Should be there. You see, that's what Flo does, you see. But Flo's got like 50,000 points, so he just spams the crap out of them. Because what it was is me and Flo used to play together like 12 hours a day doing Farming Simulator 22. And sorry, my throat's just playing up again. And yeah, but so he used to have the stream on in the background when we were playing, and then because he was a subscriber, he got more channel points than if you're not a subscriber. And yeah, he amassed hundreds of thousands of points. So when he comes in now, he just spams them like a dick. But in fairness, that's what they're there for, you know. They're there to make the stream interactive. I will be needing a break in about 40 minutes time, guys. I am due my dinner time antibiotic. Not that this load of antibiotics has gone out. My 5-day course of antibiotics are nearly up, and I'm not any, to be honest with you, I think I'm worse now than I was. Come on. This is a big ass chunk of wood, like. Yeah, I just wish there was some other contracts to do, but apart from doing the odd deadwood contract, there is nothing. When we get to the sawmill though, guys, we will be checking on the castle. Come on, tractor, we're doing well. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Who'd have thought I needed more power than 260 brake horsepower? Jesus Christ. I need a tractor with a front loader. I need to start getting this shit lifted. This is taking way too long to drag now. Like, why are we doing 7 mile an hour going downhill? There's no branches getting snagged. It's lifted off the floor apart from at the very end. There's no excuse for this being so slow. Why have I lost steering? Wow. Losing my steering. Right, one more bridge to go. And then down the hill. And at the very bottom, we will be at the sawmill. Need to have a look as well, because there is some pallets of wood at the sawmill. Come on, come on, come on. Speed and power. Speed and power. We have no speed and it looks like we've got no power. We do need a service though. Come on, come on, come on. Even if I let the winch out a little bit, it's still not going to be any better. Oh God, look who's just arrived on the TikTok stream. Floris Guzin. Floris Guzin. Floris Guzin. You're clipping a bit? Yeah, just... right here at near the end, dude. Right near the end. In a tedious trees. In fairness, pal, it has it's the maximum. It's almost the maximum weight you can pull in one tree. So you know that's normally you get like 2 or 3 trees. This is one tree at the maximum weight that this winch can pull. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Look at the size of it. Big tree. You can't pull anything else when you pull this length. That's what she said. Yeah, exactly. A big one. It's a big one. Hello, dude. Thank you for letting me know about the racing yesterday. You know, the racing we were meant to do together. You know. Let's race Sunday. Waited all day, sat on the computer. No show up? No, he didn't. You could take. Why should I always be chasing you, Flores? Why should I always be chasing you? It's funny because you always text me when Max Verstappen's winning a race. Just saying. Right, so... I just want to go up here and I just want to check the castle. There we go, guy. Whoa, we need some roof shingles. We need roof shingles. Where can I buy roof shingles? Right, we need roof shingles, guys. We need to go get some shingles. We need some shingles for the castle. Yeah, I can't wait, to be honest. I think having a three-way fight in the last race is absolutely... To be honest, pal, you know when we were texting yesterday and I said, no, actually, I don't think McLaren did fuck up? The medium tyres on the second stint didn't last as long as they were expected to. I think if they'd have lasted a little bit longer, Piastri made really, really good time on Verstappen. If he could have gone a bit longer on the medium tyres while catching and then well, he was obviously first, and then gone on to the soft tyre, I do think it would have been a lot closer race than it was. But obviously the medium tyre didn't. Yeah, one of them should have pitted. They should have split the strategy. But they couldn't split the strategy because then if one strategy worked and the other one didn't, it would have looked like they were playing favourites. That way they just left both out. McLaren screwed them both. Yes and no. You don't know what's going to happen, dude. You genuinely don't know what's going to happen. In the final race, Lando and Max could crash into each other. Do you know what I mean? We don't actually know. I know he's kind of out of it, but you know, he has still got a little chance. A little chance. To be honest, I was more buzzing Carlos Sainz got a second podium. Really, really buzzing about that. I thought that was brilliant. Smooth operator. Yeah, Sainz has done well at Williams this year. Yeah. Sorry guys, just been a little bit unwell today and it's really, really starting to annoy the tits off me, to be honest. Yeah, I'm worse today than I was last week. I'm alright till I talk. Tonsillitis, pal. Tonsillitis. I shouldn't really be streaming, to be honest, and talking. Yeah, the Dragon Lady's a Ferrari fan. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just going to have to cut down on how much I speak. Because my throat's... My fucking throat's in agony, to be honest. Yeah. Team sale ends today, Flo. Just saying. Right, I need shingles. I need at least 5,000 litres of shingles, but I have to get at least 6, don't I? You got it? No, dude. You. In order to get it, I would have to have spare money. Right. How do you make shingles, by the way, guys? How do you make shingles? I am asking because I genuinely don't know. Remind me at 7. I don't know. That depends, pal. Depends how deathly feeling I am tonight. I'm taking them from play. Right. Yeah, I'm not buying the stone. I'm not buying the stone factory, pal. I do have a stone picker now, but the problem is there's no contract. February. Right, we needed 5,000 litres, but it usually means it needs 6 pallets, so we'll make the money back anyway. Yeah, sorry guys, my throat's in agony right now. If it wasn't so close to ending stream anyway, I'd probably just book it and end it. I must say, last couple of minutes it's got really bad. But I just want to get this stream out of the way because this is we haven't got long left, you know what I mean? I've been live 2 hours. We've got less than an hour to go. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to cut down on what I do actually say. Worse today than I have been in a while. It's Dark Thunder, pal. Dark Thunder. Dark Thunder. Come on, at least get it right, dude. Come on. If you're gonna rip me for something, at least get it right. Almost the same. Not even close, pal. Well, this will get this delivered, so that's it's not going to process all this today, but it's nice to be on. It's nice to have completed 11 stages of the castle. We're like a sixth of the way there. Technically 16, 17 would be a quarter of the way there. Come on, tractor, come on, come on. I know it's a bit heavy. I'm just getting a sore throat, sweetie, to try and ease a little bit of this this pain. It's like someone's literally stabbing me in my throat constantly at the moment. It's proper agony. Yeah, we can no longer sell any long planks here, guys. It has reached its maximum allowance. That is nice to see, though. The roof shingles in storage and the roof shingles that have been used. I do keep trying to have a look at the different stages that it's trying to finish, but... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It's got a floor. It's got a floor. We didn't have a floor earlier. Had a floor. Is there another way to get up to see? There isn't, is there? Why isn't there a ladder so I can climb up and see? I want to see. No, oh no. Yeah, it's not working, dude. I've tried all sorts, pal. It's worse today than it. My antibiotics run out in the morning. Like my last ones are tomorrow morning. It hasn't done a thing. It hasn't done a thing. If there's no stream tomorrow, though, guys, you know why. Actually, I'm just feeling absolutely dreadful. I managed to get through last week's streams, but I've had 5 days of antibiotic. Well, today's the technically the final day. I've just got to. It won't be too bad racing, pal, if I weren't streaming or talking. You know what I mean? It's the talking that is killing me. Yeah, I've been live 2 hours and it's just been getting worse and worse and worse. So I don't know. All I can do at the moment is just talk when I can and take a minute or two just to try and. It's like I say, it's like someone stabbing me in the back of my throat. Flo, get your mind out of the gutter. Okay. Yeah, guys, we need to go to the shop and do a repair on this tractor. I was typing something, but I will be nice. Yeah, you need to, mate, because I could actually die. I feel like last night I genuinely thought my throat was closing up. It was just, it was horrible. Right, we need to get some of this wood loaded, I think. That's what we need to be doing. It's daylight at the moment. It's a bit easier to stack it. Actually, it's not easier to stack it because I can't stack the shite. I've got more trees to bring down. That's the problem. Right, so those do not go to the castle. No castle, no castle, no castle, no castle, no castle, no castle, no castle. Yes. One thing for the castle. Just one. Oh, that reminds me. I meant to have a look earlier. Look at that. $200. So we've got a quarter of a pallet. That is still on 35 litres, so that means like the bees have gone away for winter, so yeah, they're not making me anything right now, them bees. Right, I do forget this, guys. I can't fast travel into this. Yeah. Spring, summer and autumn, probably. The thing is though, I like that because it's more realistic. Really? I really need to get a new trailer, guys. I need to get a new trailer. I've got to load from the very end like that in order to load this trailer. There's a little collision on that side. And it's very annoying. And that's what I keep getting stuck on. In fairness, the collision is supposed to be there. I do want to point out that the collision is supposed to be there. The same collision is also the reason I sometimes mess this up. Do you know what I mean? I was like, no it's not. You're just shit. Well, you're meant to be nice to me. You literally just said you were going to be nice to me and then you just say something like that. And don't say you weren't thinking it, because I know you were. I'll keep myself silent, yeah. Yeah, I know you were thinking it, pal. I know you were thinking it. I've known you long enough to know what you're thinking. I've known you long enough to know what you're thinking. I think I'm stupid. I'm an idiot, but I'm not actually stupid. Actually, I must be stupid. I'm friends with Flo. Really? But hey! Bet I couldn't do that again. I genuinely bet I couldn't do that again. Right, I need that right there. And the reason being, I need to put more on top. Let's agree to disagree. Yeah, something like that, pal. That was lucky, wasn't it? I just missed the front of the tractor. I don't know why I didn't just leave that there. Now it's not lined up. I made that bloody worse. Right. Not bad, not bad, not great, not bad. Right, that's the only thing got to go to the castle at the moment. Literally the only thing. Not the quickest, but I am managing to load. Like I say, compared to what it was a few weeks ago, like a couple of weeks ago, this is a lot better than it was. Flo's like, no it's not, but I think it is, and Flo's opinion doesn't count. Like I said, this should hit us about £100,000 in the bank, to be honest. And yeah, I could sell the wood chips as well. That would make me an extra couple of grand as well. There's not loads of wood chips to sell. It would all go in one trailer, I think. The sell point is literally just up the road. Hey Flo, you know the other day I went to that place to buy a load of alcoholic beverages? Both of the brewery stand stalls weren't there this year. They didn't make it. They didn't make enough last year to warrant coming back. I wouldn't laugh, dude. Like, that was literally the only reason we didn't play racing on Saturday, and they didn't even have it. I was fuming. I've got to go to Brewery Direct now to get some more. Yeah, it was the only reason we didn't play games the other day. And yeah, didn't even go. The problem is the people in our town, they won't pay like 40 odd quid for one bottle of rum. They won't do it. I've been saving for weeks to go and get 2 bottles of rum and a bottle of the Filey Bay whiskey, and neither of them showed up at the Christmas market. So I was fuming. Well, that's not bad. Hey up, carrot. Hey, look at this. Can we imagine harvesting this one row at a time? There's one thing, it'd drop a load of pallets behind it. But yeah, they weren't there in the end, so it was a completely wasted journey. I've got to buy online. Yeah, gutting. Who the biggest field with that? Yeah, I'm not that wanting to do it, pal. Jesus Christ. What is the biggest field on this map, out of curiosity? $11, 13.26, 13.26. So 13.26 is the biggest field. Farmland 25 is the biggest. I'll give you F1 if you do the biggest field with that. Yeah, dude, there isn't enough time in the world to warrant wanting to even do that. Plus, to be fair, if I don't get F1, I can't play it. It's Christmas. I can't waste money. Although saying that, I might get some Christmas. I might get some birthday money off my dad. To be fair, but then the problem is, sale might not be on. Right, we're going all the way to the castle to sell 1 pallet of wood. All the rest is going to somewhere else. I might do the carpentry, actually. Carpentry should buy all this. Oh, actually, no, the carpentry might not buy all this because that's what would make this. I don't know. I'll have to look when I get to the castle. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, tractor, come on. God, you're so slow getting up this hill. I've ended up to now with 17,051 stream likes on TikTok. That is ridiculous. Someone came in this morning and was like, oh, I'm enjoying your stream, so I'm going to spam the like button. And other people have been in and liked the stream and stuff. And I've now got 17,051. I had like 9 people on TikTok watching it. It's crazy. And then Fregel came in and scared them all away. Right, what have we got here? We've got 31. So we are 31 miles per hour. We're flying up here. We're all this way to sell 1 pallet of wood. It was a slow and long process. I did no such thing. Well, you did. You did. You scared them all away with your Netherlandsness. Your Netherlandsness. Right, that 1 pallet of wood was 3,257 litres. Wow! That's because Fregel is not actually watching the stream. He's just listening to me in the background, and when I call him out on his Netherlands bullshit, he then types. I know. Oi, what? What are you eyeing me for? Just your English shit. Dude, I never said... I just said his Netherlands crap. No way, I'm looking at 2 screens as we speak. 2 screens? I tell you what, Mr. Forrest, you are a little bit of a bully. You are a little bit of a bully. And I like it. Yep, my phone and my TV. Oh, don't make me laugh. That hurts me throat. See, I'm dedicated to the few viewers I do have. You know, I've got tonsillitis and I'm still streaming. I've been advised not to talk or to do as little communication as possible with my voice. And here I am, still streaming, still trying to have a bit of a giggle. You can just shut up, fine by me. Wow. Wow. A little bit uncalled for there for us, just saying. That a little bit OTT, mate, a little bit. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, well. Honestly, mate, you could try being nice. I know for you personally, being nice is not like something you like to do. I get that. Right, we can't go to the castle. We can't go to the windmill because we don't own it. Feed and grind. Oh, you're joking me. Wood beams to the bottom. Oh, no, we don't have beams, do we? We don't have beams. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. We don't have beams. 1661. Magical toys is still the best price for them. And can't go there, can't go there. Magical toys is the third best price for that. Yeah, we'll just go to the magical toys. And we'll go deliver some more wood to the magical toy shop. I don't really know what he's going to do with planks, but yeah, we'll take them. We'll take them to the magical toys. Are they going to make magical ones or something? Well, I don't know, mate, because they can't be making much with planks. Beams are a bit different. But yeah, I'm not really sure what they're gonna do. Flo, the only one who had a dirty mind then, pal, was you. I'm just saying. Right, a little bit further up it is. It's a little bit further up. Right, if I remember rightly, guys, we had to do a U-turn. We couldn't sell all this in one go last time. It was a little bit annoying. Can we get it all this time? Okay, why did we not take the last pallet of wood? Well, we have broke £100,000 today, guys. We've had a good day earning. We've done a lot of woodwork today. That's kind of what it was all about. Like I said, there was no contracts to do other than just dead wood. So yeah. There we go. That was 10 grand basically. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the sawmill. Go down to the sawmill and we'll go and bring the last tree that we already pre-cut down, and then yeah, it should make life a little bit easier then. Drag a tree down to the sawmill. Yeah, we're well on with the castle now, which I'm very happy about. I'm very happy with that wasn't a U-turn. Yeah, this doesn't do a U-turn, but I had to basically just go the opposite way. Shut up, Fregel. Not cool, man. You're picking on a poorly person. The Dutch way. What? Why? Right? How come? Right? In my overall purple platform community, I've got 3 very talkative Dutch people, and yet only one of them's nice to me. Well, what? Why? Why can't you all just be nice? I thought the Netherlands were meant to be nice people. Feels like we are nice. The people we like. Oh. We are straightforward. If we like you, we are mean. If we don't like you, we are nice to you. The Flores way. Flores! Oh, God, I can't do that. On the right? On the right side of the road, it's the right way? No, it's not. If you drive on the right side, you drive on the wrong side. Just saying. Mr. Flores, Mr. Flores, Mr. Flo. Do you know what? I'm very tempted. Oh my God. How have we got more of this already? How have we got more of this? Another pallet of wood already. I know we're always making wood, but how is there another one ready already? I've only just sold what the bloody was. Right, while that's loading, what else is in here? Oh, that's too small. Too small. Can't justify that. The only thing I would like really is that, because then if we were doing a contract, it would box it up for me. It would put it into boxes. But yeah, I can't justify buying anything else. I need a tractor with a front loader for the wood, and I also need to buy that piece of land right in front of us up that hill. I've been sent another prescription to the chemist. You see, I didn't even have to go to the doctors to get more tablets. That's nice. Like I said, I genuinely do want to get better. Like I said, I want to do some sim racing with Mr. Flo. I think that's going to be good. I actually, Flo, I want to do some sim racing. I need to practice with it as well. But I want to... No, dude, my chemist is literally about 300 meters away from my house, pal. It's literally at the top of my road, cross the road, and then go up the hill. And it's... No, I wouldn't even justify them coming to my door to deliver it. And to be fair, they would deliver it. But sometimes it's nice just to go for a bit of fresh air when you're feeling under the weather. To be honest, the cold on my throat actually does make me feel a bit... I don't want to say like better, but the cold on my throat does make me just feel a little bit better. I can... Yeah, dude. I know. We will be doing them on an evening, pal. Honestly, we will be doing them on an evening and then on a weekend. I just can't practice the game and get used to it and set up my steering wheel how I need until I get the game. But yeah, it does mean extra streams do, but I need to just really get rid of this tonsillitis, you know what I mean? Every 2 minutes I'm having a drink just to try and soothe my throat from talking. Need to learn first anyway. Yeah, I know, but I can't learn till I get it. I'm just saying, Flo. Get the Steam app on your phone. Come on. Just me. Honestly, dude, right? I hope you are a shitload better at the game than me. Because then it gives me something to practice to. You know what I mean? Like, if I can start then keeping up with you, I know I'm going to be a sim racing noob. I haven't played F1 since F1 21, I think it is. And even then, I only got the game for free. Didn't play it much. I got it free because F1 22 came out, but I ended up getting F1 21 for free. I don't know how I got it for free. I don't remember, to be honest, but I know I did. I shall be right back. Alright, Mr. Flores. Okay, Mr. Flores, that is fine with me. Yeah, like I said, I don't think I'm doing too bad for someone with tonsillitis to be talking for like nearly 3 hours in a stream. I don't think I've done too bad at all. Too scared to blow away? Yeah, I'm starting to think that, pal. The problem with Flo is I've known Flo for like 4 years now, just from streaming and creating content. And honestly, he's like a brother from another mother. And I have to say that because my brother from my mother I can't stand. Oh God. Oh. But yeah, like I say, anyone who's watching, guys, I do apologise if I go quiet for stages. Like I say, I am nursing a tonsillitis, and I'm doing my best to try and keep bringing the stream. I enjoy playing the game, and to be honest with you, if I sit on the sofa if I didn't stream now, like if I wanted to go and sit on the sofa and be poorly, I'd just end up feeling like death all day. At least I know I'm not feeling great now, but the game, the conversation, you know, it does just help just take your mind off it. Just even if it's just for 5 minutes an hour, it's 5 minutes where it's just not, you know what I mean? I hope people understand what I mean. I do genuinely hope people understand what I mean, because yeah, like I say, there's not worse than being poorly. Like man flus are really bad and stuff. Tonsillitis is really, you know, yeah, it's really hell. And like I say, I'm constantly sipping drinks. Yes. Oh god, that hurts. I can't do any stupid voices like I normally would. It just doesn't happen. Right, let's go and drag another tree down to the sawmill. We're starting to lose daylight now. I'll try and stream for another 26 minutes. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get another little throat sweetie. And then hopefully that'll help. I don't think they actually work in real life. I think it's more like a placebo effect. But to be fair, when you get to that nice warm gooey centre, that does feel really nice on my throat, to be honest. Yeah, we should be live tomorrow, guys. If at any point I'm not live, I've got dramatically worse. So yeah, just it's more a case of that you know, that's the problem. But I am trying to be live at least Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays. I am hoping to be doing 2 streams a day soon though, because the Dragon Lady wants to play some games on a night. The problem is, in order to play games with the Dragon Lady's approval, it's nice to get her in the game. So that would be like a little bit of sim racing. She won't have it, but she'll enjoy watching that on the big telly. She likes Minecraft. She likes Euro Truck Simulator, things like that. So you know, there will be other games coming. But the good thing is like, if this gives me Monday to Friday during the day to play farming, that then gives me on an evening to play other games. That's the idea anyway. Oh. Right, there should be one big oak tree. Right, let's lower the winch down. Let's get to the end of here. We need to try and pull this out of here. The problem we've got here, guys, is all these trees now are not fully grown. Maybe some of them are nearly there, but a lot of them are not fully grown, and they're not really worth doing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now I'm watching on my PC. Oh, wow. Dude, I just appreciate you coming in and having a conversation with me. Gotta push that out of there. Push that out of there, like that. I don't know what... I think we're hitting another... Yeah, we're hitting another... Yo, dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. like I say, I do apologise for feeling and sounding like death at the moment. Please, are you... Right, so that was literally the reason for that. That is really, really good. So what I need to do now, guys, is I just need to try and get... Hang on a minute, I don't even know if I can... Right, I can just about pull this tree. Right, we're going to leave all the branches behind. We're going to leave all the branches behind. Yo, dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. Right, let's get... try and get this over there. Try and get that over there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I think, to be honest, we're going to have to get rid of some of this. Let's try and get... I could do with it being a bit shorter than that, to be honest. Got to try and get that onto there. Yeah, that's not great, to be fair. That's not exactly what I wanted there. Right, so we're gonna chop that there. We're gonna try and chop that round about here. Gonna have to be there. Right, we have got another item come up in the shop. Whoa, another item come up in the discount shop. Really? We're not gonna... Right, so you did get... Right, so we've got a lot of branches to come back for. That's not good. The branches are really slow and annoying to try and get. Oh, I've also just realised I need to put that on there. We need to pull that onto there. I won't be a second, guys, if anyone is chatting. I'm just concentrating on this tree for a minute. Control and K to winch that up, and then winch. Right, let's see if we can get this here. Too bad the lumberjack mod doesn't work for you. Well, it does, pal. I just keep pressing the button too long. That's the problem. That's the problem. It's just a user error, pal. What I'll do is I'll bring like the trailer up and I'll just I'll like load the branches in with a little bit of super strength. Most of them you can pick up anywhere. Tell you what I am curious about. This is a 5.1 ton tree, 20.7 meters long, worth 7,805 litres. It's a bad shape and a bad length, but it's only worth 400. That entire tree is only worth £400. But if I put the 7,000 litres into my sawmill, that's worth about 10 grand nearly out of the sawmill. Right, I have just had a text from the pharmacy now to say my medication is ready to pick up. That's new antibiotics. But yeah, guys, like I said, if you are new to the channel, my name is Matt. A bit obvious, but you know. You'll be surprised. Some people do actually ask. I am trying to be live 5 days a week, at least once a day. I am currently suffering with tonsillitis. Matt the Daft, yeah. I am, like I say, I am suffering with a bit of tonsillitis at the moment. So if I am quiet at the moment in stages, just, you know, just kind of be warned that my throat's probably killing me. And it is a little bit hard to breathe and swallow with it, so, you know. Breathing is something I like to do. There we got that out of there. You're too late. By the time you managed your sound effect, I was gone. I was gone. Ow. Yeah, also, if you are watching on the purple platform, guys, just notice there is a lot of channel point redemptions, different sound effects, animations, things like that. They're not overly dear on the free channel points. You get channel points just by watching the stream in general, and then you can basically spend the channel points with sound effects like that. Not that one, that is a subscriber one, but you get the idea.
Hammond!
Yeah, I'm earned. Thanks, bro. I love to do the sound effects, but it genuinely is ripping my throat apart. I genuinely feel like someone's stabbing me in the throat. Constantly. I don't mean like stabbing me with like a big knife. I feel like someone is literally stabbing the inside of my throat with like a needle, like a sewing needle. Do you know what I mean? It's honestly, oh my god. I remember having tonsillitis as a child, and I was nearly hospitalised by it because I literally couldn't breathe and closed my throat up, which is one of the big things I'm kind of like worried about at the moment. And I feel worse today than I have all week. It's funny because my first round of antibiotics are meant to run out today. Well, they technically run out in the morning, but yeah, that's why I've had to get another supply of them. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, guys, thank you very much for watching. I don't expect people to chat. I know there are a lot of people out there who do like to watch the streams and just don't. If you just want to put the little lurk animation in the chat, yeah, do you know what I mean? Just lets me know you're there and you're there watching, really. I feel more afraid of accidentally eating onions. Old smokeless? Aye, old smokeless still. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I love eating raw onions, to be fair. I like raw onions. Aha! I've just realised the well, that's exclamation mark alert, but Geordie lad, I mean, there's actually if you go into the what do you call them, emojis, Raging 261 lurk. Wow, that needs changing. I haven't been Raging Reaper in, bro, when was I Raging Reapers as a username? That was like, wasn't that like 3 years ago? I need to change that as soon as I get to the sawmill, because I didn't realise that was still... I thought everything updated automatically. Oh, obviously it doesn't. Two-ish, but it's between 2 and 3 years ago, though, isn't it? Thing is, I'm looking forward to racing. I really am. You've no idea, Flo, how much I'm looking forward to racing. To be honest, I'm hoping I get enough birthday money to... I know I'm 41 years old and I'm looking forward to birthday money. You know what I mean? But I own a big ass house, you know. I've just had a new room and stuff, and I'm not exactly flush with cash at the moment. So I'm hoping like birthday money. I get some birthday money from family, and yeah, I want to get iRacing as well. They've got an offer on at the moment for 2 years, 50% off. Right. 89,000 in there, 93,000. Right, just give me a minute, guys. I just want to jump on to This is going to sound really, really daft, but I've just loaded up my kick stream. And it says I'm on the starting soon screen. Can someone tell me why that is still on the starting soon screen after 3 hours? Yeah, I'm using OBS. That is really, really... Oh, you're joking me. I think I know why. I've been on starting soon screen on Kick for 3 hours. Wow. It uses a it uses a different scene. It uses a different dock. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. No way. Why is the kick stream using a different canvas than the one in OBS? I've literally been on a Be Right Back screen for 3 hours because it's bugged out. What the hell? Like, I've just gone to Be Right Back and it's now loaded the Be Right Back page. But it hasn't gone back to the in-game page. The in-game page isn't working for the kick stream. Yeah, it's supposed to use the exact same canvas. What the hell? Right, I won't be a minute, guys. I'm just starting soon. In-game. Link to in-game. It now works. Oh my god, have I got to do this manually every time? Oh, do you know what? Twitch might just go down to 1080 and it'll be a lot bloody easier. I won't be a minute, guys. Stream Element. Stream Element wants me to update the donation page, but I don't use it. Chatbot commands. Oh, that's on Kick. Right, let me just go on to Twitch a minute, guys. So why didn't that work? Chatbot there. That's really, really strange. Custom commands. I do. Yes, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Right, that's strange. Like this is why I'm just quickly figuring this out right now. I won't be a second, guys. I like to sort this when I'm live now. You know what I mean? But yeah, Kick's been on starting soon screen for 3 hours because apparently the canvas has glitched out. Makes no sense. Viewer rewards, emotes. What is my my lurk? What? That's really strange. It's really strange. Flo, can you do me a favour, pal? Can you do explanation mark lurk in the chat? I think I've got a lot of these need sorting. Yeah, even a lot of my links are outdated. Wow, that is crazy how outdated some of my old... Wow. Why didn't I do this? Some of them have been updated, but not all of them. Yeah, can someone do exclamation mark lurk in the chat for me just to... Yo, dude, thank you for liking the stream, my friend. I really, really do appreciate it, dude. So yeah, there's not really... Fertilizing, very wide fertilizer, that's not worth it to me, that's not worth it to me. Right, so we are 6 o'clock in the game now. Tell you what we'll do, we'll try and, I reckon we'll try and go for one more, try and go for one more tree. Dude, thank you so much, thank you for doing that for me, Geordie lad. Yeah, as you can see, the lurk icon is now working. And not quite, as I've only done one of them, but I wanted to make sure that one worked before I changed the other one, you see. And then what we'll do, we'll just go copy that, we'll paste that on the end, and that should be, that should now be that message with a icon at the front and an icon, an emoji at the back. I say icon, you know what I mean. Yeah, if you could do it again for me, dude, I would massively appreciate it, just because I think I've now fixed it completely. Any issues in the stream, guys, just let me know, just let me know in the Discord, let me know. Just as and wherever, really, it makes a huge difference. There we go. He's hiding in the shadows. Yeah, so I've just got to change the message now to something, just to something else. But yeah, I can change that after. You know what? It's not worth changing afterwards, is it? Right, so there we go. I've updated the message now as well, so that should be all done and dusted. Lurk, crash. No, I'm just making sure everything is hunky-dory and working, just changing the message now so it makes a bit more sense. Hiding in. Dude, why have I hiding? There we go, he's hiding in the shadows. There we go, that'll do. Right, so that message should now read correctly. Like I say, sorry about that, guys. There's a few little things like that I'm gonna have to change after the stream. Dude, thank you so much for smashing that like button still. Wow, 18,000 likes on TikTok stream. I do love it when people come in and just spam the hell out of the like button. Yeah, thank you very, very much. Yeah, let's try and drag another tree down just before we end stream. I end about 3 hours, it's a few minutes away. But yeah, I've had a really good stream, guys. Considering the amount I've struggled with talking today, I don't think it's been a bad stream. Like I say, it's not been as energetic as usual, especially when Flo's around. But I've done my best today, guys. I've done my best. And like I say, we should be live tomorrow. To be fair, I need to go a bit early anyway, because I need to go to the chemist. I need some medication. The sooner this tonsillitis buggers off though, guys, the better. I hit a tree! Okay, don't shout. Note to self, don't shout. Oh god. I don't think there's much. God, you're always around with that freaking sound effect, you. Swear I'm gonna ban it from you. I'm gonna ban you from using that. Yeah, but Flo, you're not here half the time. You're normally just procrastinating in the background. By procrastinating, you probably sat in your office having a wank. Right, I don't know if this is actually going to let me do this. Oh, it is. Hello. Right, so... I never get this working right, ever. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Get rid of a lot of these branches. There we go. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. I'm just going to go up this side because I think I'm going to miss one there, but I don't know if that's from this tree or if that's from another tree. There's only going to be one way to find out, and that is to drag this thing out of here. Was that branch? No, it must have been off the other tree. Right, let's try and get this one to the sawmill, and that's a pretty good place to enter. I'm lurking until taking a hit at you. Thanks, Flo. I do appreciate the fact that, you know, you are honest about that, dude. You know what I mean? You are honest about that. What do you mean I'm not allowed to cut this tree? It's my freaking tree. It's my freaking tree. Why can't I cut that tree? Yeah, exactly. It's my tree. Leave me alone. But the website ain't working. What website? Twitch? What? I don't understand. What's not working? I'm watching the Twitch stream on my phone, dude, and it's working fine. Steam? Oh, I use the app, to be fair. I tell you what, this is moving this this tree along here very nicely. Wow, we've picked up full speed towing this tree. I am loving that. Whoa. Come on. You've lost all my momentum now. I had all that speed. And now we've come to this hill. I've got absolutely nothing. I can't get over how much conversation we've had today, guys, and I do appreciate that. I'm at 18,270 likes. That's absolutely ridiculously crazy. Yeah, I might lower the TikTok, the Twitch streams down to 1080, guys, so I can keep you use one set of it's using a different canvas for kick, and it's not syncing very well with what we're doing. I can't believe we've been on a starting soon screen for 3 hours. Keep it high. That's right, dude. I am driving on the right side, which is the left. Don't be coming at me with your technicalities. We do need to go and get this serviced though, guys. That is very, very, very important that we go and get the tractor serviced. We don't need it to be lacking any more powers. We've done 31.9 hours on this tractors, guys. 31.9 hours. That is a lot of hours over the episode. Whoa! I've lost steering. What the hell? I literally completely lost steering then. What's that in the shop? I don't know what it is, but I don't think we need that. But we'll have a look. We'll have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. Yeah, I can't believe I've absolutely well and truly screwed up the kick stream today. It's because it's only like the third stream I've done over there. I completely forgot about it. Right, there we go. There is another... I don't think that's going to be a lot of trees, to be honest. 91.9. Wow, that was like 9,000 litres nearly. That was about 8 to 9,000 litres. That's not too bad. Now, I am going to be ending stream in a minute or two, guys. I am just going to go to the shop and get this tractor repaired. Ready for the next episode. Now, we will obviously... I'm going to presume I'm going to be live tomorrow. I will go live tomorrow, guys. I just don't know how chatty I will be. That's the problem. But yeah, I will. I'll do my best to try and have like a good stream. Do you know what I mean? Just someone's going to have to remind me tomorrow, guys, to check the kick stream. Just because like I said, I really messed up with that today. It didn't even cross my mind to check it. That's the worst thing. Right, so first things first, we're going to pull into here. We're going to get some fuel. We're going to save that. That's, well, I don't have a choice. Right, what came in then? No, I don't need that. There's nothing in the shop I really could do with. That'd be nice, but there's no point. Got more hours than I already have. £370 in fuel. Wow, that was a lot. Flo, do you remember the problems we were having in the last live stream with that trailer with the crane? I don't know if you're there, but I'll just say anyway. It's a trailer issue, pal. If I go and get a crane for the I4 Williams trailer, because I know that trailer has a crane, the crane works fine, dude. It's just that one trailer doesn't work. Just the one in default trailer. I don't really know. I don't really get it, to be honest. Right, let's have a look. I'm not going to repaint it. £2,900 to repair that. Wow, that was crazy. Really, because it was funny seeing you. Yeah, no, it was literally just that trailer. I went into a test server, got the I4 Williams out, and yeah, had no problems at all with the I4 Williams, and that has a crane on it. No problems whatsoever. Yet that trailer wouldn't extend, it wouldn't lower it, it just wouldn't do any of it. It just wouldn't do any of it. Oh yeah, it was really strange. Yeah, I just thought I'd mention it really. That's nice. So the winch is half broken as well. I do need to get a little bit of a winch repair going. But yeah, guys, we're going to be struggling now with all these trees. Like, if you look, like, you know, we've been kind of going through these trees here a little bit. A lot of these trees are not fully grown. That one is. But yeah, if I go up here, this is not a fully grown tree. As I say, look, that's a spruce tree. It's a baby tree. I'm not going to be cutting down baby trees because they're just pointless. Now that's a nice tree. We'll have that one in the next episode. You know what? We're going to have this so badly in the next episode. I'm going to cut it now. 18,000 litres of thing. Is it? It's not even a Giants mod, dude. It is literally a default trailer. Yeah, give me 1 minute, Flo. I've just got the notification on my phone now, dude. I do appreciate that, though, man. Like I say, we will race, man. Now I've got it, we will race. Like I say, I'm hoping to do lots of racing coming up. Right, so let me just... Wow, do you see how nice and easy that was to trim? I love doing these trees. That's still 14,000 litres. Hang on a minute. If we look at the weight of that, guys, it doesn't fit the winch. It genuinely doesn't fit the winch. But what I was talking about with these trees here, look, like that's another pine tree. That's not fully grown. I don't see the point in cutting down trees that are not fully grown. That is, though. That is. Doing what without the lumber? You don't need the lumberjack mod to do the branches, dude. Doing the branches is part of the base game. You've just got to get the right. The lumberjack mod makes it easier if you don't delete a tree. So let me show you. Right, okay, it's not going to work because the tree didn't land. Let me just put the tree. I know this is super trend, guys, but this is just to show Freggle what you do. What you do, wait for the tree to land as much as you can, yeah? Get your chainsaw out, yeah? And then crouch down like that. When it's like gold like that, basically just go up the side of it. You might not get them all in one pass. Like, look, I missed some, and then again, just come down and just basically start looking at them. So look at them and then just do that. That's what I was doing with the lumberjack mod, pal. When the lumberjack mod was installed, the problem is if you've got the lumberjack mod installed, you have to do that with the chainsaw on and off, on and off, on and off. Otherwise, you end up deleting the tree, which is what I was doing originally. So as you can see there, I missed a couple. But come back down it with your chainsaw on a different angle. And then it gets rid of them. I've come down there with a... You're not always guaranteed to get every single one. Like, I just got that other one there. Still got a couple left there, but that's pretty much what you do. You just go up and down it a couple of times until... And if you can't get it from one side, you might be able to get it from another side. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it... There you go, just got it then. Just change the angle, you look at the tree. But it only works for certain trees. Like if you cut down an oak tree and you've got a big branch like that, that might not disappear. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, that's pretty much that, guys. So what I'm going to do, Flo wants me to check Flo wants me to check Steam, so I'm just going to have a little look at Steam. I've opened Steam, dude. It's not saying out. Let me load up the email. I know it's there because I've got the Steam notification on my phone. I know, dude. It is there. It's just sometimes you've got to close Steam down. But there you go. Accept gift from Mr. Flores. Dude, thank you so much, my friend. I do live that. I think my Steam's bugging out, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna be going anyway, guys. I am gonna be going anyway. I am just curious where that Steam gift went, but I don't like doing this stuff sometimes when I'm live because sometimes you kind of miss notifications and stuff. You know what I mean? But I am gonna end stream here, guys. Like I say, I have been live for a lot longer than I thought I could be. I've done my best to stream with the tonsillitis. I need to go to the chemist and get some more medication. If you're watching this, guys, and you're watching on Kick, I do apologise. I'll see you around 7. I'll try and be live for about 7 tonight. I'll try and play tonight, dude. Like I said, I need to go get some tablets and stuff, and I want to try and get rid of as much of this sore throat as I can, and this tonsillitis, but I'll try and be around as quickly as I can, basically. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out in stream. I do massively appreciate it. That's me saving the game. That is me ending the game. And like I say, I will be live tomorrow. I'll be as active as I possibly can in the next stream. But until then, as I say, see you later on, guys. Bye.